Alright, everyone, welcome back. This is the guide for the second stage on the 100% completion for the speed run of Donkey Kong Country Tropical Freeze. And I'm starting from this file. I made a mistake last time. I said that you got 1% for every stage, and that was a pretty pretty bad oversight on my part. So as you can see, I've only done the first stage on this file. 1% surely for the first stage. But you do gain varying percents per stage completed. So after you beat the second stage with all the Kong letters, you are awarded 2% for a total of 3%. And I'll be sure I keep track of like how much percent you're getting per stage, just so you know that you're actually getting 100% by completing all of the stages. So my apologies for that. But as we finish the first stage with Diddy, we have him for the second stage. Again, for people who are doing the co-op strat, you would have Dixie right now, and you would be dropping player 2 so that you don't have to fetch her at the beginning of every stage. The other downside to having co-op all the time is that you can only have one Kong the entire time. So do remember to drop player 2, or you will be regretting it later on. Now, one of the benefits to having Dixie is there goes the K, and as Diddy, the only way of getting up there is like this. Now, Cranky can apparently, partway through, grab the K. He doesn't have to go all the way across, but Cranky is still not more ideal, so you would be starting with Dixie if you're doing co-op strats. So, got the K, a little bit of an awkward stagger for the O, on our way to the N. We still have the very nice benefit of using Diddy underwater here. Being very careful as we grab that in, not to take extra damage. Now, there's a strat that I like to use in any percent, but it's a little too risky, so I'm just going to make sure I casually get Dixie right there. And that was a goof. Oh well. 2, 3. Grab this G, turn back around, try and land here. Ah. That's so tricky. I'll try and make sure I do a better job of that when I'm explaining it later on, but yeah, this is where you want to get. That's all that really matters, is getting back here. There's a way to land on that raft so you don't have to do awkward swimming. It's just a lot faster, and this is why you need Dixie. You need to grab her so you can get down here. Diddy can do secret underwater exits, as we've mentioned before, but it's just a lot more difficult and time consuming for him. It doesn't outweigh switching to Dixie here, and you're going to want Dixie for the next stage anyway. So there you go, beat the second stage. All Kong letters. Still no puzzle pieces, still nothing else. This was the secret exit, so it unlocks the next stage, which is going to be Zipline Shrine. But quickly, I'm just going to exit out so you can all see. It is 3% now done for this game. And I did test this on a couple of other stages just to make sure. There you go, 3%. So completing the second stage will give you 2%. So I went back and I tested a couple of other stages just to see how much they all give you, and it seems like right now any stage with alternate paths will give you an additional percent, whereas stages that you just complete to get to the next one give you 1. But I will be confirming which ones give you multiple percent later on. So let's go back and explain what I did. And I'm going to quickly need the help of my Pro Controller. These are going to give me back the Kong that I thought I just lost. Where is he? Player 2. So I have a Pro Controller here. Give me back Diddy. And then this is what you would be doing when you're dropping player 2. You just go back here, drop, dropped, and then you are good to go. So let's get back in there. Dropping is a little bit awkward, something that you have to do like right at the start of the game, but it allows it to be more legit of a run, because you could technically drop before you even start the first stage, but that's like, now you're really doing something that should be considered another category on its own. They're not considered single player and co-op categories, they're just both falling under any percent, or hundo in this case. So you start, you mash out of the intro cutscene, keep rolling, and you'll roll straight through this guy. It's a full jump off the right side onto this platform. Another, you want to do another roll jump. Be careful that like you're not grabbing so you don't actually get stuck on the vines right here. Now I'm going to keep going quickly here. What I'm doing is when I'm jumping up, I'm going to tap left ever so slightly, because if I don't tap left, I'm going to fall in the water. So roll, jump, and then tap left slightly. It just makes sure that I grab these this grassy ceiling here. Keep going up now. This dude right here is going to land on top of him, and I try to land on this platform because it allows me to start rolling quicker. You could land after him, which means you're shuffling a little bit longer, but just try not to land like to the right on the floor down there. If you land on the floor down there, you've just lost a couple more frames. So with Dixie, you could reach that K up there. You do roll, jump, and flutter, you would actually get up there. Okay, got it. Diddy can't, so we're going to quickly get away across. And we wait right here. Now, this thing is at the top of its little arc. Wait for it to lower down a bit, and then go. Grab, turn. Now, when you're jumping right here, you want to make sure that you're actually landing on the left side of this so that you have ample time to roll jump without getting hit. Get that O. Keep mashing your rolls. Jump over this pit. And then what I like to do right here is I like to do one bounce, and then after the bounce, I will time my jump so that I land after. I try to land after that guy right here. That shark will be jumping as you go through, so you won't be taking any damage from him. You can also roll, you can land on the left side instead and then roll straight through. Hello. Roll straight through him. Do one quick bounce, then jump up onto here. Whoa, these bugs are not where they usually are. So remember, try and keep pace, don't stagger, don't slow down. But yeah, this little Maggie, I already murdered him. But you want to be bouncing on the left side of him so that you can land up here without clipping on this ledge. You clip on the ledge, you slow down. So once you're in the water with Diddy, you have that glorious underwater jet boost. Now, when you're coming through this section right here, so long as you're going straight, you're not going to get hit, okay? It's just very comforting to know that so long as you don't angle yourself in any weird way, you're not going to get hit by that fish. Keep going. You can do the same thing right here. Break through. Now, when you're going through this part right here, just do a light, just do a regular jump to get up to this platform, and then do a roll jump, and you can quick break the next barrel. You do a full jump, you'll usually land on that grasshopper, either the second or the third one. There is a quick throw technique, which is very difficult, and I'll try and show that off later really quickly. Okay, so I'm going to try this quick barrel grab. Got it. Very difficult to do. What I just did was, as I approached it, you have to jump and press the grab button as you jump. You need to be pressing it as you jump. It's not easy to do. If you miss it, you don't have her. You need to get her. So there's like no option. You need to get her. Just remember, it's very difficult to do. Not really worth going for unless if you really want to max your RTAs. But that's something that I go for in any percent. Anyway, you want to land on this thing as soon as you can. And as soon as you slap, press A when Donkey Kong is dunking downwards. This will allow you to jump out of the slap animation. So normally slap animation looks like this. You go all the way up. That's a waste of time. So do the slap and then like jump. You see I only went up half as high. Now 3 rolls, 1, 2, 3, jump. Bounce on this guy, turn back around. You want to try and land right here. Now this is all in different spots because I took a little extra time earlier, so things are slightly different. But where that Monocle Maggie is right now, that's essentially where I would have been landing on this raft. This will allow you to roll straight over here, which I fell in the water before. It takes a lot longer. So when you roll on this part right here, you want to be careful not to get kicked by the grasshopper. So, like, you'll either like, I think it's going to be starting the roll animation too quickly, but you can always tap right, which will immediately kill your roll. So, tap right, and then you would just start swimming. Got it. Okay. Very risky. Jesus. And that's it. Start corkscrewing down here till you get around here. When you get down here, I can't go downwards anymore. So, hold A, just like the game is telling you to. And then you'll just be making your way out through the secret exit. You'll get your air refill once you're low enough. Make sure you grab those tokens, because we're going to be going to the shop later. And you can just flutter out. That way you don't have to jump again. So that is 100% for stage 2. So let's. I'm gonna just quickly go back and show off that trickier Dixie barrel grab. But in the meantime, thank you all for watching. Next time we'll be doing Zipline Shrine. the first secret stage in the game. And on this stage, there's no secret exits. You just got to get all the Kong letters again. This is what you're doing, is you're getting all these Kong letters because they unlock the K stage. So, see you all next time.